Muted.
So once again, my name is Max Garza III. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much for joining our training tonight. Tonight you're going to get an amazing marketing training class that's going to allow you to get more conversions online, understand, the value of branding, and understand the value of being able to drive traffic. But then secondarily, guys, DJ says, I don't see your desktop. You should be able to see it. You should be able to see the planner. I'm looking at the audience view, DJ, and it shows what everybody else can see. You should be able to see, it says campaigns. Yes, we can see it. Perfect. DJ, you might want to.
I still see make six figures.
Oh, maybe log on and off because everybody else, I'm getting a bunch of people saying they can't see the screen. Can everybody see that, Conversion Pros? Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, DJ, it might just be your Wi-Fi. You might want to just either log out and log in, or reset your Wi-Fi router. A lot of times you just pull the power cord out of your Wi-Fi router, guys. It will reset it and allow you to empty out all that memory. All right, guys. So obviously tonight we're going to learn a little more.
Huh?
Here, let me. Everybody? Okay. So we're going to learn a little more about how branding, how traffic strategy, and automation all tie in, guys. So you're going to learn a lot about ad copy, because ultimately a lot of you are starting to get branded. A lot of you are starting to build your YouTube following, but now it's more about getting the ad copy out in the marketplace. And what I mean by ad copy is obviously some of you, you need to be able to write ads consistently all over the web. Poor DJ. She said that now she's got the screen but no sound. It must be that Canadian Verizon. I had Verizon, and they were giving me problems, DJ. I feel your pain. All right, guys. So ultimately, the very first step, guys, in this entire process is you need to set up a brand. Many people right now that did not have a brand initially. I mean, we got people from all over the world that now are starting to set. You're starting to see brands, right? They're setting up their brands online. You're starting to see more YouTube channels. You're starting to see more people do webinars. Why? Because everybody was trying to figure out how to get their information in front of more eyeballs, right? And now that they see that the strategy is working, what I recommend is that when you learn this technique, guys, I want you to do one thing. I want you to share it with your team, because ultimately, if you share it with your team, then you're going to build up marketing teams that are going to go around the world and help you with anything. Like, it doesn't matter if you're selling snow cones, crayons. It doesn't matter, guys. You could be launching sales teams all around the world. They could work from home, and they could leverage what they know about marketing online to make a 6-7 figure income. So that being said, guys, the very first thing we're going to talk about tonight is obviously the brand and why it's so important. So as an example, just so you can see my screen, this is what we are getting people to do right now. We're asking them to set up a brand, Facebook, basically in a fan page. Why? You don't want to be posting to business on your personal Facebook fan page. Now, the reason why, or your personal Facebook page, I'm sorry. The reason why you don't want to do that, guys, is because you want to create deep-rooted connections with people on Facebook. Now, the fan page, this is where you're going to drive all the people that are going to see who you are, what you do, what your business is, what your services are. Just an example, right? Like, ultimately, it doesn't matter what you represent, guys. You can put it all over your fan page. Now, what I mean by that, guys, is whether you represent a brick-and-mortar company, whether you represent an online company, everything's going to fall under your brand. And so, ultimately, the very first thing you want to do is make sure that your brand is set up, right? Now, the reason why everything falls under your brand is because at the end of the day, if you have 10 different Facebooks, 10 different YouTube channels, that literally confuses the heck out of people. and that is too much work for one person to have to keep track of. So it doesn't matter if you represent 1 company, 3 companies, 10 companies, it's all going to fall underneath your brand, okay? So just as an example, if we went up all the way to the top, so obviously you can see that my brand is make 6 figures with no college degree. So step 1, do not forget, you have to set up your brand. Why? Now that we're starting to show you how the digital tools are helping you compress time and information, you're going to start seeing, hey, look, the reason why Max is having to set up our brand is because a lot of this stuff connects into the digital tools, right? Everything from automation to auto posters to digital business cards. So for many of you that are starting to see your digi cards, I mean, those things are phenomenal, guys. Every time I put it in front of somebody, they're like, whoa, what is that technology? But again, it all starts with the free part of marketing. You learn how to brand yourself. Because again, you don't tie yourself, and make sure that you're very clear on this one thing, because a lot of people don't recognize this. Make sure that you don't tie yourself into one singular company, one singular product, or one singular service. As an example, my brand, if you look up here, is make 6 figures with no college degree, right? So as an example, make 6 figures with no college degree. You don't see ASW on there. You don't see Javita Coffee on there. You don't see Radiant Skincare on there. It has nothing to do with any company. It's a money-making brand. So I want you to realize is you're going to be a brand moving forward, guys. Second part of this equation is now we go to YouTube, because I want y'all to create a traffic strategy. Everything kind of is going to, it's like a foundational principle, guys. First, you select a brand that you just absolutely love, right? Something, and a lot of you have phenomenal brands. As an example, real quick, those of you that have brands, text them or put them in the chat box so I can read them out to everybody. Many of you that have been doing the trainings over the past couple of weeks have set up some phenomenal brands. Your brand name is very, very, very important, because it allows you to maximize your reach. It's not about the money. Is Joanne Van Horn, Jessup Enterprises for DJ. Who else? Make 6 figures from home, Rachel Scott. Let's see, who else? You see, guys, listen to these brands. These brands are awesome. Earn 6 figures without a boss. Financial Grace toured today with Chris Matthews, you see? Okay? I mean, listen to those brands, guys. Multiple incomes for you. Ronald Price, great job, Ron. And guys, as you start branding yourself, you set yourself apart from everybody else that just is, you know, basically white noise. Why? Because literally when people find your brand, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, they understand that the brand is about making money, right? Maya Ching Network, My Ching, is that Japanese, Linda Coleman? What was that? So ultimately, guys, your brand is very valuable because it sets you apart from everybody else.
Cha-ching.
Oh, cha-ching. There you go, girl. Okay. So, yeah, guys, now when people look for you, like as an example, now that many of you are starting to use the digital business cards, you can incorporate that brand right away on your DigiCard, on your Digi app. Why? Cha-ching. I like it. My cha-ching network. And that's unique, right? So when people see your brand now, they know one thing. You are a marketer, number one. Number two, not just are you a marketer, but you know how to brand. You have brand strategy in place. And now with YouTube, you have a traffic strategy. Because remember, guys, I told you one thing last week. You don't have a traffic problem. You have a consistency problem. You have a follow-up problem. Some of us have a speaking problem because we're afraid to pick up that phone and call somebody that's asking us, hey, as an example, they're saying, hey, Max Garza, I am interested in working with you, but I just don't know what I want to do with you because you represent so many companies. What's a good fit, right? It's on me to meet with that person, build a rapport, and then obviously get them to understand that they are powerful beyond measure. They've just never plugged into a system, and they've never been taught how to market. Guys, that last statement, never being taught how to market, 95% of companies out there do not teach you how to market. And ultimately, many of you have even called me and said, hey, yeah, normally companies, I bounce around from company to company. They give me a replicated site, a manual. They say good luck. They sign me up, and they're gone, right? That's happened to a lot of us. But if you look at traffic strategy, guys, so now the reason why traffic strategy is so valuable is because it allows you to put information on the second most visited site behind Google, which is YouTube. And Facebook and YouTube kind of fight for number 2 behind. But guys, literally you can put, as an example, if I put all my videos up here just so you can see something, you can put all your videos. Again, remember, you're a brand about making money. So because of that, I want you to make sure that you're ripping videos off of YouTube. We showed you how to do that last week. As an example, if you look at this, guys, you can see here's Straight Line Apps, right? Straight Line Apps, ASW MasterCard review, online marketing training, Javita Coffee. I mean, literally, guys, all my companies are under my brand, right? I got Straight Line Apps, Math Planner, you name it, I got it, right? I've got, look at all this, guys. I mean, all these videos, and again, because I'm showing you how to rip these videos off of even, let's say if you were with ASW, if you were with the Conversion Pros, if you were with SLA, I'm teaching you how to take all these videos and create a YouTube channel strategy so that people see your information, right? That little mobile device that's in their hand, guys, is a mini supercomputer. Literally, there are more searches on mobile than there are on laptops now. Why? Because we're an on-the-go society. So as you can see, I mean, brand strategy allows you and traffic strategy allow you to get people to view your videos, right? So let me just show you something. And obviously, I mean, look at some of these videos, right? You see 22 views, 49 views, 233, 46, 115, 22, 7,389. I mean, obviously, it's because a lot of women love anti-aging, so they love as soon as they see anti-aging, patent, boom, they hit that. Look at this one, the American Standard Wallet got 17,000 views. So, guys, literally, these are people from all over the world that are looking for something. They're looking for a financial miracle. They're looking for a financial blessing, right? And then anything, Jerry put, earn 6 figures worldwide. I like it. Anything you have, guys, look at that. I even have travel on my YouTube channel, right? 7,000 views, and then 71, 2,000, 150. I mean, think about it, guys. On any given day, you have a couple 100 million people that are searching for a financial miracle. And now you can be that financial miracle for people in other countries, for people domestically in the United States. I mean, literally, guys, it's totally up to you where you want to hyper-focus, right? So obviously now you know 2 things. Now you know you got to create a Facebook fan page, right? Because that's brand strategy. Number 2, you got to create a YouTube footprint because literally there's too many people searching for information on YouTube for you not to be on YouTube. Now, when we talk about Facebook, guys, what I want you to remember is, let me just go to home. Let me just show you something real quick. So when we go to groups, so now the third part of this equation that I want to talk about tonight is many of you are starting to join groups just like we thought you to. Write this note down. You want to be joining about 5 to 10 groups a day, right? Not all in a row. You're not going to join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 1 minute. You're going to join one, take 2 to 5 minutes. Read the descriptions, right? Because ultimately what you want to do is you want to be looking for groups that have to do with making money, right? Make money from home, work from home, stay-at-home moms making money, stay-at-home dads working from home, college students making money, you know, affiliate marketing programs, make money with MLM, you name it, you can find all kinds of groups. As an example, if you look at my groups, you see it says work from home jobs, RGB sales, Mel's ASW plus profit, single work at home dad, work from home Canada, MLM worldwide business opportunity, Dallas area small business, 1 million new business contacts. I mean, literally, guys, there's so many groups out there that you can join. California moms and dads looking for work, Latino professional business network, make money online, home base. There's so many groups, guys. Literally, there are hundreds of millions of groups out there, and you have the ability. I mean, think about it. Look, somebody that's in the work from home or the California moms and dads looking to work from home, guys, these are people that want information about making money, right? It's not like when these people see your advertising, they'll be like, well, you know what? I'm not interested in that. They would not be in a group that's about making money or working from home unless they were interested. So remember, this is a captive audience, and all you have to do is really work on your ad copy. And if you don't know how to search for groups, you see the search box up here? Does everybody see? Can everybody see my screen? Can everybody see the search box right here where it says search Facebook? Anybody can't see that? Yes? Okay, perfect. Look when I click on here. Make money from home. So you see all these groups, guys. If I just put make money from home and I go down, you see where it says see all results for make money from home? I click on that. And it's going to take me to top, latest, people, photos, videos, shop, pages, places, groups. I click on groups. Now, look at all these groups, guys, of people that want to make money. Make money simply from home, make money from home, make money online from home. Hey, look at that. There's the rock star, Elena. Oh, what's up? There's Ruben. Okay, look at that. Make money from home now, make money from home discussion. And let's say I want to join that. I just click join. Make money from home. I'd wait 2 to 5 minutes and then click join, right? But yeah, guys, that's really how you look for groups and how you join them. I want you to be joining 5 to 10 groups because remember, I'm teaching you on where the people want to work from home, where the people want to make money. These are people that are saying, hey, please, I need somebody to teach me how to make money because nobody's ever taken the time to teach me how to market or support me or train me or even motivate me, right? So does everybody see how you search for groups inside of Facebook? Anybody have any questions on how valuable? Look at this, 18,220 members. Imagine those people are looking to make some money, right? Make some money from home discussion, 24,353. Make money from home, 19,877. Guys, it's safe to say, right, that people just are looking for that, whether it's a massive primary income or a secondary income. People are looking for a few commas, as you can tell, right? Does anybody not see that? I mean, look at all these groups. Look at that. See all that? There's Jamela Hook. There's Amanda. There's Ruben. There's Rachel. I mean, literally, guys, look, we have a lot of our marketing students are in these groups too. They're learning, traffic strategy. So look at that. Make money working at home, make money from home. So now you know, guys, now you know why we start off with the branding, then the traffic strategy, and then we start showing you where the people are that actually want to work from home. I mean, even if it's free, they don't care. They will work their way up to purchase, to buy into whatever other products or services you have. Would it be a good idea to start a group using our branding name? No, it would not. I don't want you to focus on anything except the brand. Let me see, who asked that question? Because the reason why, hold on, let me see. Waiting for name. Who asked that question? Because I really want to work with you to understand one thing on this training. Who asked the question, would it be a good idea to start a group using our branding name? Text your name, please, so that I know, so I can work with you specifically. I want you to understand one thing. Hello?
Brent, I asked that question.
Oh, okay, Brent. The reason why I don't want you doing that, Brent, is because I want you to focus on your brand and your traffic strategy first. So ultimately, I don't want you to get distracted from what's going to make you kind of fit all these pieces in your puzzle, Brent. If you start getting distracted and you don't finish your brand completely, you don't finish your traffic strategy completely, then you're not going to maximize the value of when people see, like these people that are looking for somebody to help them, Brent, they're looking for somebody that knows how to market, right? And if you kind of have a half-built branded page or a half-built traffic strategy, then they're just going to go on to the next person that can help them understand the full power of branding and traffic strategy. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Later, Brent, when you have everything, like as an example, when you have every piece of this puzzle completed, like your brand is totally complete, your traffic strategy is totally complete, you have at least 1,000 groups under your belt, you've started using your automated tools and your mass planner so that you can compress time and information. Literally, guys, I'm going to set up a mass planner right now while everybody's online so you can see how phenomenal this thing is. You're going to freak out when you see how it works while we're talking. But that's why I wouldn't I mean, Brent, this is just advice. You don't have to listen to what I tell you. But I just want you to really focus on the things that help me get conversions and help all our marketing students get conversions and make money online.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. All right, guys. And that's a great question because ultimately Brent, he wants to branch out quick, right? But I want y'all to really focus on maximizing the free parts of this equation first, because literally, guys, on YouTube alone, I get anywhere from 5 to 15 calls a day for a gamut of different companies. And literally, these are all people that just, let me show you as an example. So let me go to my notifications. So I've got like 3 or 4 Facebooks, but as an example, so 7 hours ago, let me show you something real quick. If I had ads running all day yesterday, and the reason why I want to show you this is because just so you can see, as you get better at ad copy, people will start hitting your marketing. So this is an ad that I had that was on September 7th, and this guy just hit it. So look at all these people, guys, that were hitting my ad, and I've been kind of following up with all these people, like direct messages, Skypes, you name it. But as an example, just so everybody can see, so this is an example of an ad that I wrote for one of my companies at skincare. It says, there's a lot of fake science in the skincare industry. Our company has patented double-blind clinical studies that prove our skincare products heal your skin from dramatic reduction in lines and wrinkles within 5 days. Clinically proven, enhance your makeup, tighten your skin better than Botox. Watch our video and call us, right? 214-770-9699, and I put a link. So look at this, guys. When people click on my link, I've got a sales funnel in place. So on this funnel, I start with a video. And just so you can see, because I've had a lot of people joining this company, look at those views, 7,389. But then where people get into my funnel, so y'all can see this, they take a free tour at the bottom, and so this is what they see when they start taking my free tour. So as you can see, guys, ultimately, I just want their first name and their email. Why? Because when it comes to skincare, guys, a lot of these people, they're ladies or gentlemen that are really worried about skin damage, and they're very easy to convert when it comes to skincare, right? Every different sector has their hot buttons, right? But here, because it's skincare, it's the people want to so they're looking kind of for that fountain of youth, if you will. But guys, it all starts with being able to have a brand strategy and then a traffic strategy, right? So if I go back here, just so you can see how I interact with my people, you see it says, thank you for liking our Facebook post. Have a fantastic Friday, and make sure to take our free tour. Our skincare program has over 20 patents, backed by science, not hype. Call us if you have any questions. God bless. And so we get some crazy people. But look at all these people. And then, I mean, guys, literally, let me show you this stuff. Let me go back so you can see. And again, all this is just ad copy, right? So I'm putting all the pieces together. And with ad copy, you resonate with them at, there's so many people out there looking for different things, right? It could be financial services. It could be digital apps. It could be weight loss. It could be a gamut of things, right? Skincare, vitamins, you name it, right? So if I keep going down, let me just see. And then here's another guy, Stephen Perkins. So because I get a lot of people say, hey, nobody's clicking or interacting with my ads, we just got to stay consistent, guys, because consistency, remember what I told you all last week, it's not that you have a traffic problem, it's not that you have a leads problem, it's just that we have a consistency and follow problem. And again, ad copy allows you to really kind of put your information in front of the eyeballs. So look, this is a different ad, right? It says, who likes looking older? Do you want younger, tighter skin? Reduce all lines and wrinkles on your face. Dramatic reduction in lines and wrinkles within 5 days. Tighten your skin without injections. Better than Botox, our products are patented and have double-blind clinical studies that prove our skincare products heal your skin from the inside. Better than both. Guys, what I'm saying is right here, you see the ad has changed, right? Same message. The sentence structure is different. I'm becoming more of a question-based marketer here. You see the first two are questions, right? So I'm always telling y'all should be question-based marketers. And then when they click on this one, it takes them to a hangout that we did. So this was a hangout. And right here I have what's called retracking. So as soon as somebody hits this, I can follow them all over the internet. Like literally, because of their cookies, anytime they come back, we can put ads on their computer. So you see? And again, look at that, guys. It's just interaction with people. This guy, Stephen Perkins, so I'll follow up with him. But yeah, guys, I mean, literally, I just want you to see that it's just about writing ads that resonate with people. It doesn't matter what company you're representing. And I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to write an ad in front of everybody, and then I'm going to launch it with Mass Planner so y'all can see what it looks like. So does anybody, or let me ask this question, do you see what ad copy starts doing for you? How it makes people kind of now start clicking and interacting with you online? I mean, here's another guy. And I mean, guys, these are all people that just, I'm running multiple campaigns, and again, these people are hungry, right? They're either hungry to make money or they're hungry to try a product or service, period, end of story. It's either make money or they like something that they see, they want to spend some money. And that's what we're looking for, guys. Remember, conversions are the lifeblood of any business. Yeah, so just so you can see. And sorry, I don't know why our internet is moving slowly. We had a storm last night. So voila. And now, watch this. So if I go to Mass Planner, for many of you that are using the automated tools, I just want to show you while we're all on the computer, I want to show you why this, once you listen to everything we're teaching you, how we teach you how to automate everything. So let's just say that I want to do, this. Let's say I was going to do a Conversion Pros ad right now in front of everybody. So look, guys, I'm going to go to my history, details, and then let me browse and see what it looks like. So guys, I'm going to spin an ad right in front of you so you can see what just spinning looks like. Because a lot of you already are very good writers. You just need to learn to be more concise and more of a question-based marketer. So when I browse in bed, guys, all that does is it shows me what the ad looks like when somebody's looking at it, right? And then I can copy it completely. I can either copy it right here where it says copy, or I can just copy it directly from the browser, the embedded browser. And of you that have Mass Planner, you can do the exact same things. And guys, look, I use pictures. Why? Because people are very visual. But look, you don't have to be all serious 24/7, right? I have decisions can be difficult. It's a little kid with an Iron Man mask, a Spider-Man suit, and Hulk hands. I mean, he's right. Decisions can be difficult. And then I've got one of a kid that looks like a lion that says, dare to be awesome. But here, so it says, bring 2 people into your online business each week with our online marketing tools. No more struggling to get signups in your online business. Get our professional marketing tools for 1 week for just $1. Let us train you how to get people to chase you. Take the tour below and get started for $1. Guys, this is a call to action, right? I want everybody to understand, write this down in your notes. You need to end your marketing with a call to action, okay? And let me just copy this. Take that out. So this is how, if you're using Mass Planner, it would look, guys. You click on campaign. You would add a campaign. And then here, if you're going to do an existing campaign right now, you would go to add volume campaign. Now, you see overview. You'll want to name it. I'm just going to name this Max TCP for the conversion pros, and then main. So I'm going to do it off my main Facebook page. Now, what's a publish? And guys, for those of you that have links that aren't shortened, you can click on this right here where it says shorten all the URLs from the post. Click on what's a publish, and I'm just going to paste it here so you can see. Okay. So you see how it's all jumbled? And let me just show you something real quick. All right. So now the original ad that I used says bring 2 people into your online business each week with our online marketing tools. It says no more struggling to get signups. So the first thing I want to do is change some of the sentences around the structure. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. And then I'm going to move this down. I'm going to paste this up here. So now I'm going to change the sentence structure, right? Again, I'm going to spin all kinds of things so you can see something. And then it says no more, right? So instead of saying no more, I'm going to say stop struggling to get signups in your online business. Bring 2 or more people into your online business each week. And guys, when you write these ads, you want to keep them as short to the left side as possible. In other words, you don't want a long sentence going this way because people's attention spans are very short. So you see how instead of having this as one long sentence, I cut it down and it looks like 2 sentences, right? Because literally people, it's a lot easier for people to read left or right when they're short sentences like this. When it's a long sentence, they lose people. We have ADD, remember that. So because I'm trying to keep it as short as possible and not go all the way over here, you'll get more people to read your entire ad. Write that down. That's very important. Ever since I started using this technique, I've been getting a lot more conversions. So now it says stop struggling to get signups in your online business. Bring 2 or more people into your online business each week with our online marketing tools. Get our professional marketing tools for 1 week for just $1, right? Basically, look, I just changed the beginning, right? But it's different as far as the sentence structure, as far as the words. So does everybody see how, I mean, I'm just doing a basic spin here. It's not like I'm doing a full-fledged spin. I just want y'all to see how you could just spin it on the fly. Does everybody see that? Any questions on how I spun the text to make it look different? Everybody see that? Somebody say yes, no, maybe? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Okay. So now I want to add some photos, right? Let's load from computer. Guys, people are very visual, so what I want you to realize is you always want to put some kind of picture on there. So let's say I do this one and this one. Just an example. So now, these are the pictures I'm going to use. You sell it for this, $1, we pay you this, $25. No brainer, right? And the other one's going to be, it's going to say, see the system people are calling the recruiting machine, get massive signups and huge paydays. Now, after I wrote the ad, right? The ad's already there. Okay? And then I've got pictures ready. Now I click on add to post list. I've got a ton of destinations already set, guys. So I just need to look for my main page. You see how I've named them all so I know which one's which? So let's see. Max main, TCP, we'll do it there. When to publish, okay. Now here, guys, it says publishing delay. You want to use a minimum of 360 to about 400 seconds between posts. So I recommend, write this down, I recommend anything between 360 and 400 seconds here on the delay, on the publishing delay. So I'm just going to do 369, okay? So 369. And then here where it says add random sleep timer while publishing, I click on that, and it says sleep between. I always just do either 2 or 3 and 6 or 7, okay? And then minutes after sending between, I'm going to put 9 and 13 posts. Okay. So basically, guys, what this does, it makes it look like there's an actual person that is using your computer, posting these posts, but maybe you want to go eat a sandwich, right? Maybe you went into the bathroom. Maybe you want to go watch TV, and then you came back. That's what it makes it look like. Any questions on this? This is very valuable because it allows you not to get, it doesn't allow Facebook to put you in Facebook jail because you're not posting like you're not posting 10 posts in a minute. Any questions on that? And then drafts, post list, there it is already. You see that's what my ad's going to look like. I go back to overview, and then I click start publishing. So now, guys, what we're talking, my computer is going to be spitting out marketing. It's phenomenal. It's a great feeling to know that you can market and still do other things, like train your amazing marketing students. So I want you to see, when I go to details, you see how it says in progress? No proxies. You don't need to use proxies with this, Jacqueline. Now, if you have a virtual server, then you can. It just depends on your level of knowledge when it comes to servers and proxies and stuff like that. But all of this stuff has API interface. Does that make sense, Jacqueline? Everything's API interface between the software and the Facebook platform. But that was a good question. So while this thing is firing up, guys, now you're starting to see why people like myself and others, they get to the top of companies a lot faster because we compress time and we compress information. But some of us share this information, right? Like people like me, I like for people to win. A lot of other people that are top money earners or top recruiters, they don't like competition, which is ridiculous. I feel like you should train everybody to win financially because the name of the game is not how many commas are on your check. It's about how many commas you can put on other people's checks. This is why I tell y'all, learn this, train others, right? Because if you start worrying more about other people, I mean, literally, your check is going to exponentially grow, guys. You're going to have commas left and right. It's going to be ridiculous. So while we let this fire up, it takes maybe about anywhere from 60 seconds to 360 seconds to fire the first one out. Let me go over here, and let's talk a little more about ad copies while that bad boy fires up. So right now, if I go to home, and then we go into the American Standard Wallet, and Plus Profit Academy Training 2017. All right, guys, so I updated a bunch of files. So many of you that are on your computer, go to the American Standard Wallet and Plus Profit Academy Training. And then when you click on Files, a lot of these have been updated. So I put a bunch of pictures in there for y'all. These are all JPEGs. I mean, literally, you can preview them. Cashback. There's a Plus Profit American Standard Wallet. That's the home office. And then down here, guys, look at this. Handling objections in your online business. I mean, all this stuff is there for you to be able to absorb, guys. Literally, I do so many trainings because I feel that the better trained y'all are, the more money y'all can make, and the more you can train other people. And it's going to be so amazing one day when y'all realize the value of the training you can provide for others. Because again, we're all one big family, we're all one big team, right? And here's an example of a YouTube description. So for those of you that are starting to get, here's an ad copy. This is something I want to talk about a lot tonight. So here is an ad copy example you can use for all your content marketing on social media, Facebook, Craigslist, YouTube, Instagram, etc. An example of description for your videos with your brand marketing efforts on YouTube. So as an example, this is just an example, guys. You can take this as basically a wireframe, and you can add to it, you can delete to it, you can do whatever you want, but this is kind of like your starting point for those of you that are new to ad copy. So as an example, it says, do you make money when people swipe their debit cards? Now you can, right? Make money every time someone goes to an ATM, does a money transfer globally, makes a credit card transaction, even with their ASW MasterCard activation, does a PIN point-of-sale transaction, pays for an online transaction, pays their monthly maintenance fee. You can get a shopping retirement fund started in 2016. Free retirement fund just for shopping and paying your bills every month. Reserve your ASW MasterCard, and boom, they click on that, and they'll take them here. Look at that, guys. It says, get paid every time you swipe your debit and credit card in 2016. So now look at this. This is a funnel that I created, and literally it's got information on anything you need about American Standard Wallet. You have it right here. So I got 2 short videos, just so you can see this. It says, take the free tour and learn more, right? 2 short videos and the full webinar, right? And then it says, take the free tour. Again, we're just doing first name and email. They take the free tour, and then look at this. They literally can see my Twitter, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my Instagram, my YouTube, everything. But look, when they click on Facebook, it goes straight to my page. Look at that. That's literally from that one funnel. Here, hold on, guys. Let me let my bear dog in because he's gonna break this door down. Come on, Goliath. Hi. All right. So, yeah, guys, look at this. I mean, literally now people get to see who they're working with, right? If they go back to the funnel, let's say that they want to go to my LinkedIn, right? They click on that. It takes them to my LinkedIn. That's me. That's me and my chubby sister, CEO at AI Financial Services. Now look at this. Say they want to go to my Twitter. There's my Twitter. I'd say they want to go to my Instagram. I mean, literally, guys, now people can really know who you are, right? If they want to go to my YouTube channel, boom. Look at that. Literally, we are sending them so they can get more information, not just about who we are, but how they can partner with us and make money. Isn't that cool, guys? I mean, literally, all from that one funnel. They can do all of this, right? They can see who you are. They can take a free tour. And then, obviously, when they get the free tour, guys, I mean, remember, now they're really understanding who I am, what I do. You know, they see everything, right? Look at that, everything about me. Everything. So now, do you think for a person that was looking for a mentor, do you think if you're a person looking to understand how to market and brand yourself, if they clicked on all my links and saw all my social media, do you think they'd be like, hey, I might want to call this guy because maybe he can teach me? I mean, does anybody doubt that I could teach somebody how to market even if they had no clue? No clue. Literally, I could take somebody from A to Z. I mean, I have people that are in their 60s and 70s that are in my training course because, again, they understand that the Amway days are over. Inviting 50 people to a hotel room, talking to people 3 feet from you, that is Amway stuff, and it doesn't work, right? I'm teaching you how to go after people that want your information. I'm teaching you how not to have to chase people. They're going to chase you. What do you think about branding your name? I don't brand my name because people, a lot of times, I brand, I look at it this way, Jacqueline, you want to be an actual brand. So like Nike, right? You don't see Max Garza Nike. You don't see Max Garza Apple. And people wouldn't do that because you want to set yourself apart from all that white noise out there. So what I mean by that is when people go and look, let's say if they're curious about making money, when you see something like make 6 figures with no college degree, or Elena, what was your brand? Make 6 figures without a boss, right? Type it out, Mama, so I can see it. Make 6 figures without a boss, that thing. When people see these brands, Jacqueline, they know it's about making money, right? And if they don't know, it's broad enough to where they get curious, right? But now if I put make 6 figures with Max Garza, well, that looks kind of narcissistic. And so some people like that, some people don't. Yeah, earn 6 figures without a boss. Perfect. So you see, when people hear this on social media, Jacqueline, it intrigues them, right? And then what do? They start looking through all your information. They start clicking on your social links. I mean, literally, guys, it allows people to know more about you. And then, you know, half the time what they do is they call you. They start chasing you, which is awesome. So anybody have any questions on why we're teaching this branding and traffic strategy? And then obviously now that you understand that when we add in the conversion pros and the digi cards, the digi apps, I mean, guys, literally, we're training you to have the tools that allow people to understand who they're working with, and not just who they're working with, but also when they see that you're a marketer, that you know how to market, now they get more excited because nobody has ever taught them how to market. So they feel like now they can win, right? So as an example, in the conversion pros, oh, and guys, for those of you that are using the conversion pros, this contest that they're running is awesome because I'm going to win me a Fitbit. I have one, but it's a little bit older. It's this one, and I want this one. The Conversion Pros contest starts October 18th through November 1st. Just get 3 people for $1 to be entered to win your choice of an Apple Watch, Droid Watch, or a Fitbit. You better believe I'm going to get a Fitbit. So now, let me show you something. When we go to the landing page builder, oh, let me go back to this so you can see this. All right, so now it's starting to post, right? So let me show you the voodoo magic. This is why we're teaching you all our tricks, so that you can make a ton of money and teach others. So remember, while we're talking, right, I'm not typing. I mean, literally, I'm talking to y'all as this thing is going on, and just so you can see something, I'll come over here. Well, this thing's going to fire up, and it's going to write an ad. Look at that. You see that? Look, I can't type if I'm on another screen, right? That's not me typing. So look, boom, I go back. Hey, it's magic, right? This is what we're teaching you guys. We're teaching you how to compress time and information. This is how I get tons of people signed up for all my companies, not just ASW. I mean, literally, I work with like 7, 8 companies online. I have 2 traditional businesses, and I'm always running some kind of marketing campaign. So I just want you to see this real quick. And look, guys, again, the reason why this is so valuable, literally, you could be asleep and your computer's marketing for you, right? You could be on vacation, your computer's marketing for you. This is why we teach you the things we know, because we want you to win. Look, a lot of people wouldn't tell you this information because they don't want you to, you know, overtake them as a top recruiter, top money earner. I don't care. I want everybody to win. I want y'all to create your children's wealth, right? Generational wealth. And it's going to happen. Many of y'all that are students of mine, y'all are figuring this thing out quick. Look at that. It just posted by itself. You see that? Everybody see that? That's me, right? That's my ad, but I didn't write it. Well, I mean, I did write it, but I didn't write it right now. Anybody, I mean, think about it, guys. Wouldn't you like to automate your marketing just like I'm teaching y'all, like for those of you that aren't using it? Doesn't this beat standing in front of a computer for 3 or 4 hours trying to post everything manually? It sure does. So let's go back to the Conversion Pros because I want you to see something. Now, guys, when y'all log into the Conversion Pros, anybody that's using Conversion Pros, I want you to do some things to have massive success. I want you to go to the home screen first and foremost. A lot of you that are newer, David Dubbs and I were talking about some training courses, and literally he updated some videos. But I want everybody that's using Conversion Pros to watch this video where it says, click here, Fast Start Training. I want you to watch it like, I'm going to get y'all so good at marketing that you're going to amplify your income to $500 to $4,500 a week. Literally, $500 to $4,500 a week. And the speed depends on how much you want to learn and how much dedication you want to put into this. Because again, I don't care if you're putting 3 hours a week or 3 hours a day, whatever you can give, I will teach you everything I know because I want you to amplify that income. Now, tonight, what I want you to understand is we're going to be launching this weekend, starting tomorrow in the morning, we're going to launch an ad copy, and I'm going to write it right now while we're all here. In fact, let me go here. Let me click out of this. Go back here. Okay, guys. So we're all going to use this ad this weekend so people can see what we're doing. I want to create some buzz this weekend. I want y'all to start getting people that are attracted to your marketing. Let's see which one. This details. 3 details. Okay. Copy that. All right, guys. So for those of you that are in the group, this ad copy we're all going to run. Can everybody commit? Let me ask a quick question. Is there anybody on this training right now that does not want to make money? Or does everybody want to make money? I just want to see a show of hands. Who wants to make money? Y'all need some coffee.
Of course we do.
Of course we want to make money, right? But let me see who's all in, because I'm going to show y'all how to create a buzz this weekend so that y'all can start converting some more people. But who wants to learn how to do that?
Oh yeah. I do.
Debbie's fired up. Rachel's fired up.
Yes, yes.
Let's do it.
Linda.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, look. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to create an ad, and we're all going to post this on Facebook, on any social media that you have. I'm going to put it in the group so that everybody has it, and everybody can use it this weekend, okay? So I'm going to go to Files, and let me create a document. Okay, title. Oops. Ad copy for ASW and SLA 2016. Okay, hold on. So this ad, guys, we're going to run without any links. You're going to put your names and your phone numbers. Okay. All right. Take this link out of here. Um, so international ASW MasterCard, looking for global leaders to pay you every time you shop online. Remember, I'm just writing this right now, just so y'all know. And I'm going to write this ad, and everybody's going to use it, but with no links. Your name and your phone number. So it says, International ASW MasterCard is looking for global leaders. They pay you every time you shop online, and your friends and family members pay their monthly bills. And let me just be specific. And pay you Okay, so this is what the ad looks like. It says, International ASW MasterCard is looking for global leaders. They pay you every time you shop online and pay you when your friends and family members pay their monthly bills. Every and then there it is. All right. So, guys, here's the ad we're going to be running this weekend. Y'all can start using it tonight, but I want you to, at a minimum, post this ad about 30 times tonight, and then wait 24 hours or at least 12 hours. Post it again tomorrow. You know, every 24 hours, 12 to 24, right? But literally, the reason why we're going to use the same ad is because I want people on Facebook to be like, who is this company? And look at this. Do you use a debit card or credit card to pay your bills? Question mark. Of course. We're going to make that little voice inside of people's heads start asking questions, right? Then it says, International ASW MasterCard is looking for global leaders. They pay you every time you shop online and pay you when your friends and family members pay their monthly bills. Everyone can qualify for an ASW International MasterCard. We can even help you get a free digital business card in 2016. Call us today. 214-7. And again, guys, you got to understand one thing. No links, right? Don't put any links in, or else, because you're using the same exact ad, you'll get suspended. So if you want to get suspended, don't listen to me. But if you don't want to get suspended, just put your number and your name and have people reach out to you. They'll message you on Facebook. I mean, at a minimum, guys, anywhere from 10 to 30 times every 24 hours. So any questions on that? Let me just save this. You can copy this in the groups. Publish. All right, so now that's in the groups. So if you go into the discussion part of American Standard Wallet, yeah, guys, we're going to flood Facebook just with the ad and not with links. Oh, also, guys, for those of you that are in the co-op, if you're in Panama, who's that? Who's in Panama? That's awesome that you're in Panama. Who's the gentleman or the young lady in Panama, so I can give you a strategy? Whoever's in Panama, add me on Skype so I can show you how I connect with people. Guys, you can use Skype to connect with people globally. So I would put your Skype address in there if you don't want to put your number. Any questions on that? For the person that typed that they're in Panama, you can add your Skype. If you don't have one, it's very easy to get one going. Okay, so oh, and just so you know, these posts, I've been working with Wesley Pulpus. So I have him sending me his ads just so you can see something. Look at Wes. This is Wes. He sends me the ads so I can look at them. But look, you want to make money while you sleep like a baby. Learn how you can make money when you sleep or when someone goes to an ATM, does a money transfer globally, makes a credit card transaction, even with their ASW MasterCard activation, does a PIN point-of-sale transaction, pays for an online transaction, pays their monthly maintenance, act now, reserve your ASW MasterCard. Look at that. So, boom. And let me just accept that so you can read that. Y'all can use that. Okay. All right, guys. So somebody brought something up. Just like in Master Planner, how I teach y'all to wait 360 to 400 seconds. When you're posting these ads, you wait, anywhere from, I would recommend anywhere between 4 and 8 minutes in between postings, just so that you fly under the radar. But now remember, you're not posting a lot of links, so you're going to fly underneath Facebook's algorithm. What they look at more are links, right? So let me just show you. What we have to do, guys, also, for those of you that are in the co-op, we need to update the co-op. So those of you that have people with their digi-apps, we need to update the numbers in the co-op, because remember, as soon as we hit 6, we stop putting directs under us, we start putting them under other people. And that's very valuable, because we got a lot of people now that are incentivized, and they're. So you see right here, you can see the people. Basically, it's the name, the amount of directs they have, and the username. It goes all the way down. So anybody, there's Chris Matthews with Manifest, Roger P. with Falcon, et cetera, et cetera. We do have to get that updated, guys, just so everybody knows. Yeah, paid direct. That's right, Ms. Joanne. Correct. Yeah, next month we're gonna unleash Fury. We're gonna unleash the Fury, and it's gonna be everybody, free, paid, upgraded. Next month you're gonna see we're gonna drive a lot more interaction. I'm even working with the coders right now to see if we can live stream from your DigiCard. That's gonna be phenomenal. Just wait for that. Believe that we're working to make sure that you have the absolute best tools on the market so that when you interact with people, you win massively. Okay. So any questions, guys? Does anybody have any questions? Because now you're starting to see how all this stuff kind of fits in, right? And I know it seems like it's a lot of information, but you're going to get better and better at what you do. But ultimately, it starts with the foundational principles, guys. It starts with branding. I teach branding first before I teach anything, because I want people to get out of that mindset of, hey, I'm Max Garza with ASW, or I'm Max Garza with SLA. I want you to be a brand. Okay, so real quick. So Jacqueline, you and Chris, give me a call after the training, and we'll discuss how you get into the co-op. I put that ad so that everybody can use it. Spin it, right? You can use this, but spin it, and then obviously put your links and your information. Okay. Somebody loves Donald Trump. All right, guys. So any questions on how this all works? Questions, comments, testimonies? Let me open up the line real quick.
Okay.
All right, guys, so I'm going to open everybody up. If you got some background or you hear a lot of static, just mute your phone up. I'm going to open everybody up. Everybody's open.
Max, what's the name of that program that you were using to send those ads out?
That's called Max Planner, and I'll send you a link so you can look at it. You get a 5-day free trial. But before you use that, you need to set up your brand. You need to set up your YouTube, because that won't work unless you're following the training. And the reason why I say that is because, remember, everything that we teach you is a foundational principle, and it leads into the automation. Does that make sense?
Okay, I understand.
So if you need help with any part of it, whether it's brand strategy, whether it's YouTube, let us know, right? We want you to get up to speed as soon as possible, because once you automate everything, man, it is a breeze. And then it's just about following up and being consistent, to tell you the truth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. So yeah, Ron, whenever you're ready, like you feel like you're ready, let me just review your stuff, and then we'll get you going on the next principles, right? The intermediate principles.
Oh my
I just
God.
didn't know whether that was a part of your program that you have, or it was another.
Yeah, well, it's a program. It's a gentleman that I know that created the software.
That's what I'm thinking now.
And when you're ready, Ron, we'll unleash it with you, right? We'll show you how to maximize it. As an example, you're seeing it work right in front of your eyes, right? It's like magic. It's like Buddha.
Yeah, I love it. I hate going to those groups and doing one at a time. It takes hours to go through.
Exactly. No, my brother, that's why this training is going to allow y'all to maximize your time, right? It's going to compress time. It's going to compress information, but it's going to allow you to win, because now you're going to teach other people. And as people become your students, because look, y'all going to get really good at marketing, guys. The majority of you are going to become top-level marketers moving forward. Some of you might even become better than me. Watch out.
I got a question, Max. Can you hear me?
Chris Matthews, yes, sir, brother.
Yes. Okay, I'm on my mass planner. Initially, when I was doing my marketing, I had it set up with my regular Facebook profile. I do have a fan page set up. I'm trying to update, with the settings. For
No,
some
brother.
reason.
No.
Yeah.
Chris, real quick. Mass Planner picks up all your groups, your personal page and your fan page. So the groups are inside of that account. The Mass Planner, as an example, let me show you.
Okay.
The Mass Planner, brother.
I can't change it to my fan page then. It automatically.
No, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
Listen. Groups. So groups are inside of your account with Facebook, right?
Right.
So as an example, let me show you something. Because you're kind of confusing. You're getting a little bit mixed up with where the groups are within. It's not necessarily personal page versus fan page. The system is going to pick up everything for you.
Making fun. I think it's making fun of.
Hey, hold on. Let me mute up a little real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So Chris, check this out.
Okay.
When you go to your social profiles, bro.
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
I got it. I'm seeing it.
Okay. Hey, hold on. We're spinning. As soon as we get cold weather, we're 80 degrees here in Dallas today, Chris, so our internet doesn't know what to do. There's a blizzard for Texas.
Oh, man.
That's a blizzard, bro, here in Texas.
Ooh.
My high today was 67. That's pretty neat.
Woo! I'll take 67 any day, Ron.
I loved it.
All right, brother. So look, you see right here where it says Facebook account 1, Keno account, Facebook Lower Energy. Look at the groups.
Okay.
So this will automatically pick up all your groups. Look at the followers, pages. It picks up everything. Does that make sense?
Okay, I was trying to change it to I was trying to, okay, I got what you said. I was trying to put it to my fan page. I have it set up like that now, but I thought I could maybe go in there and change it to but I can't do that because my groups is inside my actual profile. I got you.
Yeah, your groups is in the overall Facebook profile that you have. So as an example, your profile within Facebook, let's say it was Chris Matthews, right? Chris Matthews has a personal page, Chris Matthews has a fan page, and Chris Matthews is also part of a bunch of groups, but it's all encompassed within Chris Matthews. Let's say the name of the page was, or the name of your personal page was Chris Matthews, right?
Would you?
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I got it.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
People get confused a little bit.
Right.
Any other questions, guys? Questions, comments, testimonies?
I don't know how to set a fan page up in Facebook.
Hold on, Ron. Let the young lady go first.
Yeah.
Is that you, Jacqueline?
Yes, it is. far as the profile, I noticed that should one set up 2 profiles or use your main profile just in case for
Start with
blocking
one for now,
Facebook?
Jacqueline. Start with one,
Your
build a
main
brand.
profile.
So start with one, but you need a brand first. So is this your first training, Jacqueline?
Yes, it is. But I was curious, my
Okay.
main Facebook profile, is that advisable to use
Real
that
quick,
or set
real
up
quick, let me
another
tell you
one?
something. So real quick, let me just tell you, what I want you to focus on tonight and over the weekend, I need you to focus on branding, right? Because tonight, if you're not understanding the branding part of this, nothing else is gonna really work for you. You got to brand yourself first. You got to have a traffic strategy with YouTube, and then as you get all these pieces of the puzzle put together, then we'll teach you the more advanced stuff. But for now, don't get lost in the translation, if you will, of hey, should I get this? Should I get another page? Should I brand a group? No. Do the foundational principles, Jacqueline. The reason, and again, this is just my advice. You can do whatever you want, but if you want to do it where you're going to actually, it's going to make sense and you get conversions, I'll teach you the way I've taught thousands of people. What happens is too many people they forget to build a foundation. As an example, Jacqueline, have you ever seen a house being built, like an actual house? Jacqueline, are you there?
I am here.
Okay,
I
we
just
lost.
had myself removed. I had myself
Oh, no
removed.
worries.
Sorry, but
Oh, no worries, Jacqueline. Have you ever seen a house being built? Like, have you seen like a house around your neighborhood being built?
somewhat.
Okay. Well, the reason why I'm asking you is because when they build a house, the very first thing they pour, like before roofs, before walls, before anything, right, is a foundation. Right. And if that foundation is not strong, the house is going to crumble. It doesn't matter if you put $1 million chandeliers. It doesn't matter if you put stucco. Like, that foundation has to be in place. That's why the branding, what happens is too many people try and get too forward in the progression, and then they wind up not even finishing their branding. They wind up having a half-built traffic strategy, and then they wonder why they're not getting conversion. And then they don't even understand ad copy because they're too busy trying to build up a Facebook, a second Facebook, or a group, or whatever. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, I was more concerned about getting just, in the event that they block my main profile account, Facebook. So I was just more or less thinking, should I set up another profile?
I mean, I've been using my main profile for years.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, yeah, and I've been hearing like conflicting because someone else told me to set up another profile.
And when you say someone else, who's that someone else?
Well, apparently I saw a video on Mass Planner, and so I reached out to this gentleman, and he told me go ahead and set up another profile. So that's why I was curious. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're doing it the right way, you don't need a secondary profile. But if you're doing it with a lot of people who get suspended and banned, so they're trying to post like 300, 1,000, then yeah, those people get banned. They get their Facebook taken away from them. We teach you a strategy to stay under the radar.
Right. That's what I fear most. Yeah. Okay.
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 Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ron, how you doing? You had a question, Ron. Go ahead. Ron's next, guys. Yep. Ron. Hello? Hold on. Ron, Price, you there? Ronnie Price.
Hello, it's Lorenzo. How you doing?
Hold on, Lorenzo. Let me get to Ron because he let the young lady go first.
Okay.
I'll get right back to you, brother.
Okay.
Ron Price. I think I saw you. I think you got lost in the translation.
Yeah, I got disconnected. That's okay. Hey,
yeah, we can hear you, brother.
What's
Thank
the difference?
Thank you for letting Jacqueline go first.
Oh, that's no problem. Hey, what's the difference between a fan page and a group? I mean, how do you set up a fan page?
So we'll talk. Okay. We're coming up on an hour and a half, and I'd like to keep this to about an hour and a half. But you can call me after the training, and I'll help you set that up.
Okay.
Because the difference, real quick, the difference between a fan page and a group has a bunch of people that are looking for a product, a service, to work from home. So a group has anywhere from 100 to 100,000 people in it, and your fan page is your branded page that gives information to people about your money-making ability, your companies that you represent, et cetera, et cetera. Does that make sense to him?
Yes.
Okay, great question. Lorenzo, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm starting from scratch, and I just want to know how to get connected. You say your phone number is on your page? And call you.
But I'll give it to you right now.
Okay, good.
Lorenzo, who's your sponsor? That way we can do some three-way calls so we can get you all up and running.
Jeff Cohn.
Okay, perfect. So my direct line is 214-770.
Okay.
9699. Yeah, well, tonight I'm going to help Ron, and then sometime tomorrow, brother, you and Jeff give me a call, and we'll work on your strategies.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being on the training. Guys, it is now 9:31, so I like to keep these trainings under about an hour and a half. Sometimes we run a little bit longer, but I hope you got some value out of this training. I hope you understand the traffic strategy is very valuable. So I want you getting conversions. Do not forget that we're going to be running that ad. All of us are going to be posting 10 to 30 times every 24 hours with that ad, because I want you to, one thing I do want you to see, I want you to get some pictures, right? So as an example, when you go on Google, if you go on google.com, just as an example, let me show you something. Can everybody still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So when you're running that ad, guys, I want you to go on Google and just pick like one or two pictures that you like. Hold on. And just like you saw me add them to the Mass Planner posting, I want you to pick some pictures and post them whenever you're going to do your post. As an example, let me go to Google. I got all kinds of things cranking, so my computer's like, hey, give me a break. Let me do one thing at a time. With all this conversion flows and Mass Planner. Okay, here we go. So guys, look, when you want to find some pictures for your postings, I recommend you go to google.com. If Google wants to show up. Hey, just so y'all know, today, this is kind of funny. Twitter was down, PayPal was down, Payoneer was down. They're saying that we had kind of a hack today. And they don't know who did it. They claim it's the Russians, but I thought it was hilarious. Because one of our other companies, we were trying to sign people up left and right, and PayPal was down. So we called PayPal, and they said they were being hacked. And that's pretty heavy stuff. If you're hacking PayPal, that's ridiculous. Some high-level stuff. For us, we're like, whatever. We'll just keep getting people excited. But guys, when you market over the next 3 days, I want you to use that ad copy that's in the group, and then I want you just to find some pictures. It doesn't matter what the pictures are. Again, just like we found groups inside of Google, you can find pictures also that have to do with making money. You can find pictures of moms making money from home. You can find pictures of dads making money from home. And all you have to do, anybody that's on a computer right now, go to google.com, log into google.com on any browser, whether it's Explorer, Firefox, or Chrome, and then just put, like, make money from home. Everybody see that? Can everybody see my screen? So, yeah, guys, this will allow you to kind of build up some pictures in your library so that you can use them. So you see all apps, news, videos, shopping. When you click on more, it's going to go to images. So I'll wait until everybody opens that up on their computers. So yeah, just go to google.com and then just do a search. You can do any search, but I'm just going to show you make money from home. And then you see where it says images. You click on images, guys. And look at all these pictures. Everybody see that? Can everybody see my screen?
Right. Right.
Yeah, I just want you to be, look, people are very visual, guys. If you put a couple of pictures in with that ad that we're going to run this weekend, you're going to get a lot more people interacting with you. Now, you can do the lazy way, right? You can just say, put the ad in there, and you might get some interaction, but if you put some pictures in there, people are going to be, they're going to get kind of excited, right? Like if I saw this picture right here with this chick and all this money, I'd get excited. And look at all these pictures, more money. People love money, right? Pictures of money. If I was a mom and I saw this and it said, you know, that ad right there, I'd get excited because I'm a mom, right? Some people like cars. Are you struggling to make money online? I mean, look at this, guys. There's pictures galore on Google. Everybody understand that? Yeah?
Yes.
All righty. Yeah. All righty, guys. So look, once again, thank you very much for being on the training tonight. For those of you that are starting your training as far as your journey into the branding and traffic world, welcome. Welcome to the family. Obviously, get back with the person that invited you to this training, and let's get you up and running as soon as possible. Other than that, guys, have a phenomenal, a fantastic weekend. Tomorrow night, we have an ASW company overview call with the man, Mr. Brian Early, the professor out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Make sure you fill up that call, and keep looking inside of the American Standard Wallet and Plus Profit Academy training group, guys. There is so much content in there that's going to allow you to win massively in 2016 and beyond. Get your people in that group and get them looking over all the training information. You're going to build massive incomes, not just with ASW, not just with the conversion pros, not just with SLA, but any company you're representing. That's what we're trying to teach you. That's why these trainings are so broad, because we teach you how to build anything. That being said, God bless. Good night. This is Max Stars in Dallas, Texas. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
All right, then.
Thanks a lot, Max. That was great.
Thank you. Thank you.